They call us African-American. But let me ask you this. Have you ever heard Jamaicans call themselves African-Jamaican? Or Haitians call themselves African-Haitian? Of course not. So why were we given a label that dilutes who we are? We are not Africans in America. We are a new people, with a lineage born here, Freedmen. Now, this African-American term, it came into fashion back in the late 80s, pushed as a Pan-African dream, you see. The idea was unity, one umbrella for all black folks in the diaspora. Sounded good, especially after them songs like We Are the World promised global solidarity. But the reality of it is, that label served somebody else's purpose. It erased our specific lineage, the descendants of slaves, the freedmen, the native black Americans. This title, African-American, made us seem like stepchildren, begging for family to recognize us. But when we go to Africa, we're treated like foreigners, not brothers and sisters. Our ethnogenesis, that unique culture of ours, born from centuries of struggle right here in America, it makes us a new people. We ain't no lost African tribe. We are a nation within a nation.
That label cost us. It diluted our claim to reparations. It placed us in a vague minority bucket where every group could jump in and collect resources. And it praised Africa, the very continent where some kings and tribes sold us into the nightmare of slavery. The truth is, although we share DNA, we don't share the same culture or history. No, sir. Freedmen never enslaved anyone. We built this country from the ground up, and our name should reflect that.
The term freedman is not a blanket label for all black Americans. It's specific, rooted in history. Freedmen were the 4 million enslaved people freed by the Emancipation Proclamation and the 13th Amendment, and their descendants. The U.S. even created the Freedmen's Bureau to help them transition into citizenship. It also includes the enslaved held by Native American tribes like the Cherokee, Choctaw, Chickasaw, Creek, and Seminole. But not all black people were freedmen. Some were never enslaved at all, families known as free Negroes or free blacks. Why does this distinction matter? Because it defines lineage. It separates those whose bloodline carries the legacy of slavery from others. That lineage is central to reparations, genealogy, and even ongoing tribal citizenship debates today. Freedman isn't just a word. It's a historical and legal designation tied to America's unfinished business. We have names that tell our story. Freedmen, Native Black Americans, Foundational Black Americans. These titles point directly to our history, our suffering, and our contribution. But African-American was a costume, one that never fit. We are not Africans who happened to land in America. We are the descendants of slaves whose blood built this land. And we won't let our legacy be erased by a title that was never meant to represent us. The U.S. government already recognized freedmen as a distinct group. That's why the Freedmen's Bureau existed. That's why treaties with native tribes specifically named freedmen and their descendants. This isn't just history, it's lineage that carries legal weight. And that's exactly why African-American weakens our claim. If everyone can step into the label, then no one owes us specifically. Reparations are not for minorities. They are for the descendants of America's slaves, the freedmen. African-American is a title that gotta go. It don't define us. Never has. It diluted our identity, erased our struggle, and praised the wrong folks. Our name gotta reflect our lineage and our future. We ain't diluted by somebody else's dream. We are a people who built, endured, survived, and continue to create. Whether we call ourselves freedmen, Native Black Americans, or Foundational Black Americans, the truth remains, our identity is power. Our name is our shield, our claim, and our future. We ain't African American, we are freedmen, and our name is our power. Signing off, salute.